Alright, Trav here, showing off the prologue to the first hero. Starting off with naming yourself, launches into a couple of cutscenes. Writing is definitely going through some revision passes. That drops you here on this farm. You can talk to the farmers here. Need a little mini tutorial, walking through, picking things up, equipping them. And then it's off to hunt down the goblins that are threatening your farm. The mechanics are pretty limited and simplified in this so far. This is really just a glorified tutorial. And setting the stage a bit for the imminent revival of your god. You've got this kind of wiggling effect on tiles that are near reality distorting effects, which I'm hoping isn't too distracting. So the power of even one heroic act in a multiverse that has essentially been killed off is enough to wake up the old god of heroes. As to who this guy is who's telling the story, that's a bit of a later thing. Anyway, from here, you're dropped on Arx, Realm of the Gods. You can talk to some of them. This is all just stub writing for now. But from here, you enter world portals that take you into the actual game proper, where you go back to the dungeon hacking. And now that I'm in here, I can show off some of the new terrain and the new spells. You've got elemental charges up here in the upper right. You can see when I got close to the water, I drew water charges from the water. So I can make use of my water blast spell, which takes those charges. All spells take SP as well. In fact, all non-magical weapon techs also take SP, but your ability to do magic effects, or at least the better ones, is largely limited to your proximity to natural features and how many of the charges you can carry around. Water Blast is good for keeping things at a distance. We've got a Fire Beam that's short range but pretty powerful and punches through multiple enemies. Here's some moss that you can draw plant charges from. It withers when you take too much, but after a while it'll slowly regrow. Might as well upgrade my short sword. I'm going to want to find some more fire charges somewhere. It's a good thing I haven't implemented dying yet. Spellbooks. Wizard starts out knowing all of them, so there's not a whole lot of reason to pursue them. Goblin Kitchen has a campfire, which I can try to take charges from. Let's see if I can find stairs leading down real quick. Well, I don't want to spend a lot of extra time on this, but that's the quick summary of the new spells and new intros. I haven't been able to show off the lightning spell. That one's not quite implemented yet, but the spells as they stand are, you've got a magic missile that's just raw damage, relatively weak, doesn't have special effects. Your fire beam punches through things, although at a shorter range. Water blast keeps things at a distance. Root spear is extra damaging. There's a lightning one that is going to arc off to nearby creatures. But yeah, in addition to the moss, you can also just find little groves that give infinite plant power points. The lightning charges are harder to get from the actual dungeon themselves. Usually you'll have a item you wear that slowly recharges it, like an amulet. But in some worlds, like more tech-oriented ones, it's feasible to find lightning charges lying around in the dungeon itself, like from exposed power conduits. Anyway, that is what I have so far to show off. Hope you liked it.